Yeah, g'day everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how we have replaced our side awning with a 30-second wing awning and what we've had to do to fit it onto this vehicle. There's two main reasons that we purchased this awning. One was we're running out of room on top of the roof rack. By the time we've got the ladder up there for the caravan to work on the caravan if we need it there, or we've got our basket to cart our firewood. Normally we'd have a swag for when we're camping away from the caravan. You know, we leave the caravan somewhere and shoot off, go up a creek or to a rough four-wheel drive destination. We want to camp there, so we put the swag on. Or when we've got the caravan in tow and we're away for a number of weeks or months or whatever it might be, we just run out of room to put the swag. So we've got this one here. It's got a 30-second tent that goes with it, and hopefully later on down the track when we get that set up, that'll do our purpose for our bed for the night, and away we can go with that. And the other reason it's so easy to set up, that perhaps we'll just use a little bit more on weekends and whatever when we go up the river or wherever we may go for a day trip. When we purchased this awning, there was two brackets to mount it up onto the roof, whether it be a roof rack or whatever, I'm not quite sure. But it wasn't suitable, in my opinion, the two brackets to mount it successfully onto a Rhino Pioneer rack. I think corrugation and vibration would have had metal fatigue set in, and it would have vibrated and cracked out the roof rack. So what I've done, I've actually modified it, the two mounting brackets, so that they'll fit on and hopefully give it more strength and not drop it off somewhere along the road. So what I've done, this bracket here was an L-shaped bracket, with that being right down there. So in return, what I've done, I've cut it off, welded it onto here and braced it and so on. So I've actually moved it about 90 mil, and that's because I'm height critical, so that we can get the top of this one under our roller door. Now with this length here, it only caught one of the beams on the Rhino rack, so that would allow it to flex, and eventually I think it would have cracked it out. So what I've done, I've extended it here so I can hold it down onto two of the beams that go on the Rhino rack, so that's going to give it more rigidity there. And then as a bit of a bonus, I've made up this plate which will bolt underneath it, and then that will also sandwich and hold it from the bottom coming up, and it'll be bolted down to the top. So in the long run, hopefully that'll be strong enough that it won't create us any issues. There's two of these, and I've got these as my primary mounting brackets, and there's one that I'll show you shortly that's on the front, which stops the awning from pulling out this way when the tension is taken up on the span of the awning. So there we are, two modified brackets. If you reckon that they're over-engineered or I should do something further, put the comments down below, and we'll see what happens. So there we are with the mounting bracket in place. Got one bolt here that goes down into that channel, and the other one that goes there, so it's clamped on the two rails. And then underneath we've got this plate here, which actually squeezes that, get my hand out of the way, squeezes that there like that, and the two bolts here to pull it down through, and there's actually an upright there to stop it from crushing together. And if that doesn't stop it from falling off, well, I'll go hey. So there's two like that, and then there's a secondary one up here on the Rhino bar, and all that is to stop it from, when the tension's put on the awning, stop the awning from flexing there. And that's just the rear one in place there, the rear mounting bracket. To reduce the effects of vibration on corrugation and rough dirt roads, I've actually added a bracket here from the top of the awning bracket across to the top of the roof basket, and it should assist with any vibration issues. Now, I'll just show you how easy it is to set the awning up. And there we go, all done. I think what I'll do in time is with this strap, because it's so long, I'll just put it up here and I think just wind off some electrical tape or whatever just to hold it up there so it's out of the way. It's not hanging in the way of the window and it'll be neat and tidy. If I need to adjust it, I've got the eye bolt there that I can just move along the Pioneer rack and that'll keep plenty of tension on it. We have mounted 2 work lights, one at the back up here, and that'll give us plenty of room to shoot across the back corner of the awning and down onto the ground of a night time. And the second light that we've fitted is one on the front corner, and that'll shine back down across to the side of the vehicle underneath the awning and out onto the ground there. The awning itself, it comes with 1 pole, but we are thinking of putting a pole on each side because they fold up and they travel with it. You don't have to store them anywhere. And certainly when we get the dome, the 30-second tent rather, we'll need an extra pole. So at that stage, as I say, we'll probably finish up with enough poles for each corner that supports, and it'll certainly help it in the wind. If you like the video that you just watched, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of our videos, hit the subscribe button. And once you've done that, tap on the bell and change the notification to all. That way every time we do uploads to our YouTube channel, you'll be notified.